Hey guys, before we get into the video, I just wanted to remind you that today is the last day to enter my giveaway that I announced in my last video. I'm giving away an Illo sketchbook and an Illo brush marker set, so be sure to click the link in the description if you'd like to enter today. I'm excited to draw a winner tomorrow and get these mailed out to a lucky subscriber. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and today I thought we'd do some digital art. It's been a while since I've done some of that on the channel because of Inktober, so it's finally time. Also, if you can hear my cat purring, I'm sorry. She's sitting on my chest and she refuses to move. So what you're watching today is a series of drawings I did last month that I turned into my Patreon sticker sheet for the month of October. And since it was around Halloween time, I thought it would be really fun to do characters dressed up as something. And it took me a while, but then I thought, what if Pokemon were Disney fans? I'm sure that idea had nothing to do with the fact that I was about to leave with my family on a Disney vacation. Nothing at all. But I had been looking at those Disney different Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse ears that you can wear while you're at the parks, and I thought it would be adorable to see little Pokemon with their favorite Disney ears on. So that's what I did for this sticker sheet. I asked my patrons for their favorite Pokemon, and those are the ones I drew. So we ended up with Sylveon, Lucario, Leavanny, and Pichu. Pichu is actually my choice because I love Pichu and I think Pichu is adorable. If you're wondering why this footage is a month old and I'm only just now posting it, it's mainly because of all of the concern that's been going around regarding the COPPA law. Pokemon are obviously very loved by children, and they have bright colors, and they definitely could be construed as child-directed content. And that brings me to the topic I wanted to discuss today, which is, you guessed it, do artists have to worry about the COPPA legislation and the new YouTube changes? I want to preface the rest of the video by saying I'm not a lawyer. These are all just my own opinions and should not be taken as legal guidance or counsel. Not that anyone would, but I'm just covering all my bases here. So with that out of the way, why was I worried about posting this video? Basically, it was the fines that had me worried, and that is the up to $42,000 fine that the FTC has said that it might fine creators per video if they are in violation of the COPPA law by stating that their video is not directed at children when the FTC has decided it actually is. If you haven't heard about this issue and you have no idea what I'm talking about, briefly, it just means that creators like myself could get in trouble on YouTube starting January 1st if we upload a video and claim it is not directed at children, and then the FTC comes along and views the video and finds it to be directed at children under their standards. We could get fined or otherwise punished for having said it wasn't directed at children. There are a ton of better explanations and videos out here on YouTube if you just search for COPPA. I did not do a very good job of explaining it, but that's because most of you have probably already heard about it and are familiar with it. But because the FTC's guidelines for what constitutes child-directed content are so vague, and they include things like popular cartoon characters, bright colors, any activities that are traditionally considered child activities, such as drawing and crafts, it's pretty easy to see why the art community on YouTube would be concerned. Several members of the community have addressed this topic, including Nerdy Crafter, Applemint, Ace of Clay, Bailey J, and many others. I've also watched a lot of videos from gaming channels, lawyer channels, and they all have varying opinions on how much this change is actually going to affect creators. Recently, the FTC put out an update saying that they recognize that there are animations and other content similar to that appeal to a general audience, and a general audience is not something that YouTube has given us the choice to select when we're uploading a video. We can only select whether it's for children or not for children. In my case, selecting for children would not be too much of an issue as my videos aren't currently monetized anyway, except the fact that it makes it so the video will not show up in recommendations, subscriptions, can't be searched, and can't have comments or any other kind of engagement. Which, I mean, basically means it's pointless to post it. I don't understand what the goal of having that option is when nobody's going to be able to watch the video. But if you choose not for kids, then you open yourself up to possibly getting charged a fine if your video is deemed that it is for kids by the FTC. I probably don't have to worry about that too much at this point because, like I said, I'm not even monetized and I only have 1,000 subscribers, so I'm basically invisible on the platform probably as far as the FTC is concerned. But I do have a goal to grow my channel. I would like to grow my community and be able to reach more people. So these changes are concerning to me for the future of my channel. And I'm also concerned for my favorite channels that do have a lot of reach right now, like Jazza and some of the bigger art YouTubers that I really enjoy watching. I've been watching these folks for years, and it's almost like having friends and being able to see them grow in their art skill and business. So losing these channels would be a huge hit to my everyday routine. I watch YouTube religiously, and I'm saddened to think that most of my favorite content will just disappear. I think that's the extreme end of what could happen, but if the regulations are put into effect as they currently are listed, that's a very real possibility, I think. Luckily, the FTC is taking comments on this issue until December 9th. I will link to that in the description. I left a huge comment on there already, so hopefully they are reading them all like they say they are. I personally feel like this is an attack on multiple freedoms. The freedom of speech to be able to post whatever content you want and not be persecuted for it. My freedom as a parent to be able to say, hey, I don't care if my child sees directed advertising, and if I did, I have YouTube Kids or YouTube Premium as alternative options to avoid that. In my opinion, this solution is a slippery slope to where it could be held as a precedent further on down the line and we could lose even more freedoms. So I'm hoping the FTC will make some changes to make their guidelines more clear and more fair. But if worse comes to worse and they don't, in the YouTube studio there is a way to turn off directed advertising. So I'm gonna wait and see how things shake out, but if things do get bad, I'm going to go ahead and turn off that directed advertising, and then hopefully it won't matter whether my content is child friendly or not, because there will be no personal directed ads on my content either way. My main goal for YouTube is not to make money. That would be great. I'm not making any currently, but I do want to grow a community, and that is my main goal. So if there's a way to remove those personalized ads without affecting comments on my videos or people being able to access my videos, I'll definitely go that route. Also, for now, since my vlogs have my kids in them and pets and other things that the FTC has mentioned as being child-directed, I have removed my vlog channel and put my vlogs on this channel unlisted, and I will be updating them over on my Patreon and they will be free for anyone to watch. You don't have to be a patron to watch them, but that's where they're going to be linked and shown. So if you want to see my vlog content, I will have a link in the description for you to go watch the most recent one on my Patreon. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching and listening to me ramble. I hope you enjoyed the artwork that was going on in the background, and I will see you next time for hopefully happier content. Bye everyone.